Alright guys, now after everything we can see here that Shane Pillay and Nsovo Mathonsi are ready to stuff it out. The number 2 ranked player and the number 3 ranked player all getting together. To be able to show us what they really made up of, in tonight's encounter here. And we can see here the readiness showed by the player here, that is Nsovo and Shane. You've heard the pre-match comments and they both ready to deliver a spectacle right here, guys. And I can tell you that this promises to be a stellar match.
And they've watched the matchup between Lucas and Nico, so they'll know that this potential for upsets is high. Do you have money on any of these guys, Prince?
How I wish I could put money on this encounter, but this is one that can go either way, Clive. So it's a 50-50, It's like your Man City versus Chelsea match.
Is that the one where Chelsea obviously will win?
So, yeah, look at that.
That was a careless shot,
unforced error. He's going to come out and try and save himself. He's going to go for a snooker there. Snooker it is.
Although, is it? Oh, yes.
Yes, he'd already potted the ball, so he's on reds, So give us some of the profiles, of the two players, so that those watching can be able to follow as to who they are, where they're coming from, and so forth, Clive. Yes, guys, this is the SPL powered by Sombhani group of companies, and we're coming to you live from Billiard Café, the cathedral of pool in GP. So this is Shane Pillay, ranked number 2, against Nsovo Mathonsi, ranked number 3 in this SPL 2025.
Remember when Nsovo started up, he started off very slow and then he picked up considerably.
Yeah, the 6-0 loss, I think it was.
Yes.
To Lucas, quite an emphatic one.
So he's going to take out his frustration of Lucas on Shane, or he's going to want to. So before tonight, 4 points behind Shane. So it's actually quite a good matchup. He won 4 out of 5 matches, beat Takalani Marida, 9-1 in week 5. That was an unfortunate day for Takalani. He's also 30 points after 5 weeks, averaging 5 points per week. Most number of breaks and finishes with 6 breaks and finishes.
Yeah, let's get to see how Shane goes about trying to clear this one over here. This is the Supa Pro League, guys. Where are you watching the proceedings from? Give us your views and let us know what you make of this matchup here.
I did ask Chantal, Shane's wife, one of his biggest supporters.
Yes.
How much she's going to be screaming today.
Yes.
Supporting her hubby.
Yes.
Shane's favorite player is Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yes. So the Supa Pro League is calling on clubs and players across South Africa to participate in order to grow the concept, showcase local talent, and help the brand reach greater heights. There is Chantal. You've just made mention of her now.
Yeah, we love her spirit. She brings a great vibe to the arena.
Yeah, we see Shane taking a 1-0 lead.
Before tonight, Shane was 1 point behind Lucas and 11 points clear of 5th place. He has won 4 out of 5 matches, losing only to Takalani in week 1. So he also had a difficult start, similar to Nsovo. He's 34 points after 5 weeks, averaging 7 points per week, and 3 breaks and finishes so far.
Yes, very good break here, but nothing down. And the catalyst for this game will be the middle point of the match, after say 3 or 4 frames, because when 2 top players meet, it takes a little bit of time. It's like an oven when it's set to bake great cakes. You need it to be in very, very warm condition to be able to give you that aroma, fine, baked cakes.
Are you gonna pop off to the bakery after this, Prince?
That's a good
or you
one.
just making people salivate?
Yes, salivate, the name of the game. There we can see UV, our stats man, being joined there by Dimo, that is Nadim.
We'll get Nadim on the commentary box as well.
There is Nsovo going for another unprecedented miss. Anyone? Where are you watching this action from? Let us know. Myself and Clivey, we're waiting to hear it all.
So, you mentioned earlier that we've got the sponsors that are helping us. We've got Sombhani group of companies. We've got Nukes Creative, the Dive Club as well, Rogues on Radio, and Billiard Café.
Not forgetting your broadcast of choice in the form of Cuesports Africa Media.
100%. They've been giving us such great footage, and that's brought up the standard so much. And then all the graphics done by the Dive Club and also Nukes Creative.
It would be fantastic to see a version of the SPL in KZN where the likes of Jeremiah Green Naidu, Raja Naidu can all be taking part, Harry Houdini. Guys, it's your moment, take it with both hands.
Yeah, they absolutely can, and anyone that wants to get involved, it doesn't, we are hosting it at Billiard Cafe, but any of the other clubs can get involved as well, and we're talking about nationally, so across the board. The standard is of a extremely high standard, so you can get in touch with the Supa Pro League by getting onto our website, www.supaproleague.co.za, Super spelled S-U-P-A.
This is powered by Sombhani Group of Companies. What a landing there for Nsovo. He only needs to be able to play that ball and great center wide shot to be able to position onto the opposite side. It is a shot.
Yeah,
that's where he excels. That is Nsovo. He's gonna go look at it nicely. And decide where to take that last ball, because it's a great decision making that he needs to apply. Is he going to screw back and take the other ball into the center? I think that's certainly what he's going to opt for.
Great shot there by Nsovo. Just a slight pullback.
Yes. What a landing, what a shot. This is to make the score 1-0.
Unfortunate with the white ball falling.
This is what we term now a roll ball finish for Shane Pillay. Look at that. There was a slammer of a break from Nsovo. It's not often that you see the wide skid into the center pocket,
You see this as a finish, Prince?
Most definitely. Only has to deal with this ball that is faced up with and then come up onto the ones by the center, or even if you can screw all the way back and then see the one by the corner pocket any which way. It's guaranteed. I think he's pulled to see the one here by the center, which I wouldn't really advise. He should go by the left-hand side corner. Right, that's the right shot by Shayna. The one in the center of the 3 balls that can go in, so that makes the finish twice easier. Yeah. So he will take the one into the center, the one on the left hand side, and finish up with the one at the top side. There we go. That's what we term a roll ball finish. Should he lift
brilliant
his cue
shooting.
there? Should he lift his cue? That's it. That's a mark of an experienced player.
Yeah, he's got tons of control.
And a very nice touch as well, you know. There we see Shane now take
2-1 lead to Shane. Some of Shane's accolades is 2018-2019 SA Seniors Champion, Hollywood Bets Comp winner in 2024, multiple Springbok Cups, also a Bekele winner. And then on the other side, Nsovo, born and raised in Guyana in Soweto. He is a 2-time SA champion, under 18 and under 23. Former world under 23 number 1 ranked as well. World team under 23 champions, former Opens SA number 1.
We see a break shot there by Shiner. Is he going to be getting himself into a good position to can be able to attack?
Very determined Nsovo.
And we've seen in our shows as well, one of Tembisa's finest in the form of Mamba entering the venue right here at Billiard Café, the Cathedral of Pool in GP.
That was not the greatest shot there by Shane. He wouldn't be too happy about that.
And the great Denver Mahabir is in the house, guys. One of the SPL's finest in the upcoming First Division. Looking forward to see him in a fortnight time, guys.
Yeah, I think as this sport is growing with the Supa Pro League, it's becoming more and more watched. So thanks to all of you that are viewing it on the stream as well. Having your support means the world to the Supa Pro League, but also to the players.
Most definitely, and we're seeing Nsovo and Shane, only 3 frames played now. You know, they haven't really kicked into second gear as yet.
And so we're asking for the extension.
What a landing by Nsovo there. This will set him up to be able to take this match into a 2-all scoreline.
Looks like it's a fight, hey, Prince?
Like
Definitely
I said to
a
you, frame number 6 onwards will tell us who is ready for it.
Man United, Liverpool.
Oh, Arsenal, Man U coming up this weekend. Did you know that I'm an Arsenal fan, Clive?
No, I did not. So now I can tell you now, we're going to do bets.
Yeah, you bet it. You bet it from Clive. There we see Nsovo. Great follow-through shot there.
What a brilliant shot there by
angle
Nsovo.
there, because it's all about that angle there, because you need to be able to step the wide and stick it somewhere there in order to be able to push our edge a lot closer to his last ball. Let's look at the angle there So with the angle that he's managed to, it means he's most likely to go just top spin to come almost by the red over there. He needs that red to be able to be the one that gives him the hold on the white. Exactly
You
what
called it exactly like that. Eh? I would have taken it up, went
Yeah.
all the way back down to come
Yeah,
back up.
yeah.
I mean, but that's the difference between experience versus developing.
name of the game is the closer, the better.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm learning, Prince. I'm learning.
Yes. There we see Nsovo dispatching that.
Evening it up.
Yeah, bringing the scores to level pegging.
Great finish there by Nsovo. He's going to want to, or we're going to want to see some apples. So, and the black ball came so close for a golden break.
Yes. And I predicted that maybe we'll get a good couple of golden breaks tonight, but it seems like that's all in vain.
As much as we're not getting the golden
Can
breaks,
you see that? Can you see that, Clivey?
we're getting high quality pool.
And good finishes.
Great finishes, correct.
This could be a massive frame.
That was a good shot by Shane, because he didn't have a finish in line, and it looks like the game still favors Shane, unless I'm looking at it incorrectly.
Now look, he's got it all, and Nsovo's got a lot of problem areas, about 3 problem areas, judging by the fact that he's got 2 balls clogged on the top there, which he's just tried to develop there. He's developed it perfectly. Now, it all boils down to how we get to the bottom of the table here, where he needs to be able to come up with a clear map, you know? Because you also don't want to be getting into the opponent's ball, you know, and creating your own path to
Correct.
finish in the frame. Yeah. So yeah, for Shane, it's all about patience now. Patience is the name
Correct.
of the game now. And Clive, you don't want to mess up a frame like that where you've got an integral pocket closed.
Yeah, because for now, I mean, we both know these players are extremely skilled. So having the lead right now just boosts the confidence. So they're going to want to fight for this frame. It is their first tactical frame.
Has he got? I
think he's got a-
This yellow is portable now. What a shot
Correct.
by Shane.
He's got to finish.
Yeah. I seem to like the tranquility that's taking place here in this venue right now.
I think it must be a speaker that's blown or something like that.
Yeah, so Shane needs to position for this very ball next to the one he's potting now. Yeah,
And he
great
does
angle. Great angle.
exactly that.
So let's look at the 2 top balls there. He just needs to be able to come straight for the one by the pocket, then it will be perfect.
It wasn't the easiest for it to roll.
The come out wasn't difficult. The entire issue here was to keep it straight. Yeah. Because you didn't want to start it up when you've worked so
Correct.
hard. Yeah.
What do you call it? A roll ball finish
Roll
now.
ball finish. Yeah,
You see, I'm catching on to your words. eh?
yeah, Clive. It's still an area of concern in Shane's game. You see, there's another dry break, beckoning, and Nsovo needs to be able to take the yellow balls, and it's a yellow party. He did not go very hard on
I think
the break there.
Michelle and I were talking about the fact that, or was it Llewellyn, about you can't really afford dry breaks.
Yes, at this level.
Yeah.
You see the shot that Nsovo played. He played off another ball. So all he needs to do is to be able to keep his wide ball in the center of the table, what we term interplay in pool language, like keep it as close as possible to where the balls are.
You've watched me play, Prince. I do exactly the opposite. I've been learning, but my ball selection is very weird.
You're not scared for long shots. That's
No,
the
not at
only
all.
thing. Yeah. But they say Rome was not built in one day, Clivey. Every day, every week counts to something.
I'm 48 years old, Prince, but now I should be getting it.
it's never too late to perfect your game of pool.
That's why they put me in the commentary box.
Yeah, it goes in stages. Like what I've seen as you grow older in pool, you become less fearful.
Yes.
That's one of the things.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, you also take into consideration a lot of what the opponent can do.
Yeah, I must be. So, to watch games at this level, when I am on the pool table, my game has improved tremendously. So, everyone else watching as well would feel exactly the same way in terms of wanting to get to a pool table.
Like you see in this particular frame, Nsovo missed the angle slightly because he wanted to land in a position where when he plays his this very ball that he plays, he can be able to stab it to be dead straight with the other ball. Can you see that? Now it's forced him to create an angle of some sort to be able to go onto the opposite corner.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not the easiest of shots. I mean, it's doable, but it's not the easiest of shots.
All he needs to do is to be able to get a great hold, even if it wiggles off a bit, to the left-hand side. It doesn't have to happen too much. He needs to play a little bit of dead center on it, That's the shot that I spoke
What a
about.
great shot.
Yes. Now he's just going to roll into that one. Roll center, and that's it. It's what we call APR, finish. There
Nice,
we go.
easy finish.
Yeah.
This is going to end up being a nail biter if these guys carry on playing like this. And I can't exactly say Shane or Nsovo are doing too much wrong. They're just playing high quality pool.
High quality pool, we can say. Yes,
That
he got a ball
flies.
Whoa!
And so close.
So close. But still a finish in store, depending on whether he can see the red here.
Played off the black.
Off the black, yeah. I like the fact that, you're opening up that vision now, Clivey.
Cuesports Africa Media is giving me no option.
Yes. Oh, it looks tight. It doesn't look like he's got a clear. Yeah, I didn't have a clear opportunity into that. Now, all of a sudden, when Shane was in no man's land,
Now
it's
he
now
could have
all
a finish.
Shane. He needs to be able to play onto the top red that is by the pocket, and then play this red here to kiss off the yellow that is by the center. Then he's got game beckoning.
So I'm thinking he's going to take yellow.
He has to take.
No, I know you're going to say red.
Yes, he'll most definitely have to take red because he only has to deal with that area there.
Yes.
Kissing off the ball by the center, then the game is on. See, you always try by all means to minimize the number of areas where you need to develop balls and so forth. That's the secret of the game. You see, he's missed that because he did not pay attention because he's playing with a hard tip. So hard tip always wants you to keep your ball close, because it doesn't allow you to be able to express yourself by going, expansive on your shots.
You just want to explain to our viewers the difference between the softer tips and the harder tips?
Yeah, with the soft tip, you know, it forces you not to play a lot harder. But the hard tips, you know, get you to be playing a lot more of the medium shots. Great for potting down.
Yes.
Yeah. What tip are you using for your pool cue? Share that on the commentary section with us. There's a potential finish there. Potential finish in Stoner.
Looks like Mr. Rick Schoolank
He's here, Ricky, to
will join
come
you in
and
the commentary
join
box
for this last half as we negotiate ourselves in this fixture right here. Yes, good evening, Rickstar. Another tough round of fixtures here, and so much for the spectators to look forward to in the last week coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. What an exciting matchup we had in the first match. I don't think anyone was
Two
expecting much
youngsters,
there.
yeah.
And Ty found some form. Aaron came back. I tell you what, I was in the back. It was 3-2 to. It's like it's almost got a simple finish here. Get himself ahead in this match.
Yeah.
I was at the back. He was 3-2 down. I looked away. I was talking to someone, and then next thing it was
Three in a trot.
Yeah, with apples and bonus points to match. So yeah, very exciting first matchup there, and then followed up by an ever consistent Lucas. Just
All
seems,
eyes are on this match as you've just seen now the likes of Denver Mahabir watching, you know, an interested figure right on the sidelines there.
Yeah, nice to see some of the players coming through from the other clubs. They finished league, and they want to come and see the matchup between Nsovo and Shane, which always promised to be an exciting match. Haven't seen fireworks as yet. I don't think there's been a break and finish from what I can see.
This is a testing shot, Rixa, because he's got to be able to take it into the top pocket.
I think it'll naturally come out for the Blackball. I see he's playing
Yes.
top right hand side.
Yes.
I would have opted for bottom left.
Yes.
Played the long black. I think he wants to get close to it.
What a finish by Bana
Very
Shilolo,
well
so he's
executed.
called there.
Well executed, and 4-3.
That takes Nsovo into a 4-3 lead, Rikstar, and this match impacts the leaderboard in more ways than one.
Massive break there from Nsovo, and can you believe he's left everything open. I think the red that's closest to the white ball is the first option for him. Once he's got that ball out of the way, pretty much a finish. Looking at yellow, actually. Yellow is also another option. Just first ball
let's
is
see.
the most important.
So that was second ball, and Rick said, you know how tough or hard it is to actually be able to let your white ball to stick on that second ball break, especially the right hand side of it.
Yeah, look, back in the day, I used to watch Marco Barrios. He got that second ball break down to perfection. He always used to hit second ball, come into the side cushion and go back into the pack. Always got a nice open break.
It looks like
Looks like he's going
Nsovo
for
is
yellow.
taking the center, like you predicted, yellow
Stole the
balls.
pocket there.
Yeah. There was a little bit of an extension to the time there. Let's see.
Could see an apple here.
Yes, potential for an apple exists. He's got to be able to take the two balls to the bottom here.
If anything, Prince, we need to see Nsovo score heavy here so that he can catch up to both Shane and Lucas. He's a little bit behind. I think he's 5 points behind Lucas and 4 points behind Shane coming to this match. Obviously, Lucas has now scored another, I think, 7 or 8 points in the previous match. So he needs to score heavily here if he wants to come first in the rankings. He needs to do well here. And don't forget, next week's matchup is Lucas and Shane. So it's important that
How was that
Nsovo
for
takes
a
advantage
shot
here.
there?
Nice little kiss
The
there.
key ball, Rixa, it's still the yellow that is almost close to where the white is now.
He's got an opportunity to pot it now. He is a little bit close, but I think he can create. He's got enough space to create that angle that he needs to get onto the yellow closest on the other side. Has he got it? Oh, I think he's missed.
Oh,
Can you
and he
believe
missed it. It was like
It's
kicked in the pocket a
potentially
bit. Yeah?
2 points that he's thrown away there. He didn't play it very confidently. You know, sometimes when you're too close to the ball,
Yeah.
then you don't stroke the ball as nicely as what you would want, the
Yeah.
cue ball.
Now let's see the response by Shane here. The balls are all open, nothing to fear.
Another massive thanks to all the sponsors, obviously Sombhani Group of Companies, our main sponsor, Rogues and Radio, Nukes Creative, thank you very much. Not forgetting
Cuesports Africa Media, your number one
Cuesports
broadcast
Africa
of choice, yeah.
and
Whoa.
our scoring platform, the Dive Club.
The
What a
Dive
fantastic
Club
job he's
for
been
the
doing for us.
superb work in making sure that we kept up to date with all the scores and the stats.
You know, not just all the scores and the stats, but like, I mean, those little on-screen stats that we see.
Yeah.
I think that's made a world of a difference to our viewers. So, big ups to UV and the software that he's created. What a confident shot there from Shane. That was not an easy shot by any means. But has he snookered himself? I wonder.
There we see Shani Pillay.
Chantal is obviously Shane's biggest supporter, followed by his two sons.
Yo, what a gilt-edged.
A little bit unlucky
Nice,
on his positional shot. He played a nice pot the previous shot, and he just snaked himself just slightly. Nsovo back at the table, trying to steal the pocket. Done it nicely.
The one closest to him, and it's 3 balls to go, and he will have a 2-frame lead for the very first time in the encounter.
Yeah, I think he'll be a little bit disappointed that he didn't get the bonus point for that break and finish. And I think, he would have been on to the next frame already. So, unfortunately,
He will be
can't
pumped up
get
to
the
try
frame
and make amends. If he wins this frame and try for another possible apple.
yeah, look, you're never going to get it back. Once you've missed the apple, you're not going to get it back. Even if you get it in the next frame, you could have done that even if you had the apple in the first one. So, it is a missed opportunity, and just move forward from there. No use crying over spilt milk. Nice straight black, smacking it down into that corner pocket.
Oh. The graveyard match, and Rickstar.
Yeah, it is the
for that
graveyard
one.
match. Look, I think Takalani is definitely favourite going into it. I don't know if Alvin's learned his lesson in terms of how to play in the 45 seconds. I think if he can just get back to his natural game, I think he'll do a lot better. Too little too late, I think.
Let's look at. He did not get a great hold on the white Nsovo, because too many times players don't only want to strike it hard, but they also want to keep the white ball. Look at that, eyes off the pocket.
Yeah, Shane not looking himself from the shots and matches, or should I say from the frames that I've seen so far, and giving sort of an opportunity now to catch up in terms of the frame deficit on the leaderboard.
Yes.
All of a sudden, 1-2 frames and Nsovo will be lying second, which puts Shane under heavy pressure for the final match against Lucas next week.
Unbelievable, huh?
I'm still amped that we managed to see some of Ty's best who'll come out tonight. Three apples in a row. I think, a lot of players, or should I say a lot of spectators, don't know some of the capabilities of the players on screen. They are new, so we had to give them a little bit of leeway and get used to the big lights and cameras, and it was nice to see that he was a lot more comfortable. And so a
Looks
little bit
like
unlucky there.
Nsovo left himself snooker there.
Can you believe? Sometimes you think to yourself, how can you find the only spot
Yeah.
you can't see any ball?
Look at that
he's not
smile
happy.
from Joe there.
We call him Joe Melling,
Joe Melling, huh?
after
Yeah.
the famous Chris Melling.
Yeah. And Rickstar, I can tell you now that, It's action aplenty. I mean, we've got the likes of Bokama Sabotelo right here next to commentary, wanting to see who will come out victorious here between Shane and Nsovo. Oh, he managed to touch the ball, so it's all for Shane to be able to take into his stride there.
Yeah, look, I think we were looking for fireworks, and we haven't seen anything spectacular as yet from these two. Generally, they're the most exciting players. You know, Lucas, line number one, he's consistent, but it's these two that bring the fireworks.
Yes. It will bring a lot of bite into the final fixtures here, you know. If Nsovo has to go in and win this one here, it will bring out a lot more fight out of and bite out of Shane, you know. But there's still everything to play for. I mean, we're speaking about what, 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, look, I'm not sure who Nsovo is going to be playing in the last match. I do know it's obviously Shane and Lucas in the final week, and
he just left
Nsovo
where he wanted to, yeah.
To create that gap for Nsovo next week.
He will be the king man.
Yeah, for example, let's say Nsovo wins another 2 frames in the next 10 minutes here, catches up a little bit on Shane, comes into second place, and Shane manages to keep Lucas at bay next week, then all of a sudden Nsovo has an opportunity to win this whole thing. And you know, he started, I think, 6-0 down against Lucas in the first match.
Yeah.
Just shows you the caliber and the type of player that Nsovo really is. Deep down, a champion.
What a match in store.
For those of the viewers who don't know, you know, everyone knows Aiden, everyone knows Jeremiah, everyone knows Caesar. But we forget that back in the day, it was Aiden and Nsovo that were the juniors climbing the ranks with Cameron Tops.
Yes.
Cameron or Aiden generally were number 1 seeds in the team event, and Nsovo...
And
Tsepojama was there as well. And Nsovo used to win the singles, so he had the BMT those days. And then, we kind of saw him fade away in terms of his work and private life. 6-3 to Nsovo.
8 minutes left.
Here's his stats. Breaking 15 times. Frame percentage is 61.2%. Of course, he's ranked 36 points at the moment with the points that he scored now. He was on 30 coming to the match. Such a nice clean break that.
Break there.
Beautifully open.
He's trying to go for an apple here now.
Yeah, look, he needs to go for it. He missed the apple opportunity just now, so definitely going to want to try and get at least one in the next 7 minutes. 2 is possible, Prince, let me tell you. If you play confident and quick enough, you can definitely get 2 breaks and finishes. He's got a hard first shot, looks like. Doesn't have to go for that.
Yeah.
Doesn't look happy with that.
It's a key ball. I think he's going to try and play and loosen up easy. The yellow D doesn't look like it can go anywhere. It looks like it's stuck up with the red there.
Might go into the top right hand corner, I think. Well, he's decided
Big
to go
reason
for it.
why he's opting for that ball there.
Yeah, he wants to open it. He knows if he pots this ball, he'll open it and it's game over. Can you believe he's missed it? A little bit lucky.
There we see nice roll ball here.
This is where you can see while he's stroking. Not as confident as we've seen him before.
A backyard entrance. Easy going to take it with both arms. Finish is likely.
Shane very confident with the centre pockets tonight. Kind of doesn't matter which angle he goes from, he seems to find them.
Yes.
A little bit unlucky with the position just now, but he's got an opportunity here. Commentators curse there, Prince.
Yes,
as I
every
say,
time,
he
yeah.
misses the centre pocket. Can you believe it?
Now, Nsovo still needs to be able to create a path. You can see she's not chuffed with this missed
Nsovo needs
opportunity.
to win this frame, and he needs to try and still win another frame. He needs to hurry. He needs to close that deficit. What a great shot there. He's opened up the yellow. He needs to close up that deficit with Lucas and himself, and obviously with these 3 points he's closed the gap between Shane and him by 2 already.
This is the SPL, guys, brought to you by Cuesports Africa Media, Sombhani Group of Companies, the Dive Club, Nooks Creatives, as well as Rogues on Radio. This is the second last week, guys, so let's remind you that the players that finish in positions 6, 7 and 8 will be relegated. Right, and there'll be space for guys in the first division to make their way into the Premier League for the next edition.
Yeah, correct. 28th of August is the launch of the first, second, third and fourth divisions. They'll be starting all their matches. Obviously they won't all be live streamed. We will be trying to show 1 or 2 at least. I don't know if Silva's got the yellow in the center, but he's certainly got the one in the corner. He's going to have to try and roll it if that's the only ball you can see.
Can you see Lucas there?
Looking on with very interested eyes. A little bit of an uncomfortable cueing, but
He's got to be able to roll that in, just nice and soft.
great shots.
Massive match. Not a lot of time left on the clock, guys. What has been the highlights of this match for you? Please share that with us on the comment section. What a shot by Nsovo Mathonsi.
Mm. 7-3.
3.5 minutes left.
You lose the first match 6-0 to the undisputed champion, or undisputed player so far in Lucas, and you manage to claw your way back, and then you wait for the last match, and all of a sudden you win the whole thing. You win the wow, almost a golden break.
Where's the white? It's gonna stay on the table. Yes, it stayed on the
2 minutes
table.
left. 2 minutes left. He now doesn't have
So
any
what
opportunity.
happens if Nsovo doesn't take this frame, then he remains dead.
This is the shot. Yeah, he was rushing that to try and get finish in.
This could be a vital frame in the context of everything.
Very, very important frame for Shane. He should do all that he can to try and win it, and he's missed that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
we have not seen the best of Shane tonight.
Yes. See.
And Nsovo has given him a few opportunities. You can't
Yes.
say that
Yes.
Nsovo has steamrolled. He certainly has given Shane opportunities. Shane has not taken them today. So we have not seen the best from Mr. Pillay tonight. Chantal will be giving him a scolding on the way home.
That's a good one there, Rickster. Yeah. And if they had to show us Shane now, he's heavy on his gum, you know, chewing gum there, you know, it's anxiety creeping in, you know, the business end of the match. So
Well, he's got 47 seconds left in this match. I don't know what he's even looking. He should just be potting balls to see if he can finish. You know, Shane can't win this frame.
So
30 seconds to
someone
go.
needs to be able to play follow through and come past these two reds here.
Yeah.
Wow. Can he pot this? Come out onto
He needs
the
to start
other ball?
running.
He needs to play 2 cushion shot.
17 seconds.
16 seconds it is now. It's all boiled down to
Oh, he's got an opportunity here.
Yes.
No chance. Yeah, he fluffed.
wow. He put it and Wow.
Final score 7-3, 4-frame deficit in favor of Nsovo or Mathonsi.
Yes. What does it do to the leaderboard, Rixa? Please say it one more time for the listeners.
Well, if I've calculated correctly, he's still 5 frames behind Lucas, but he's caught up to Shane.
Oh yes, let's get here now from the post-match. Thanks for joining me on commentary, Rixa.
Thank you very much, Prince.